In 1947, a woman was found in Los Angeles. At first glance, it didn't even look real. A passerby thought it was a mannequin. But it wasn't. What she had discovered would become one of the most disturbing and mysterious cases in history. And decades later, no one has ever been held responsible. This is the story of Elizabeth Short. This is Obsidian Files X Revolving Light Part 1. The discovery on the morning of January 15, 1947, a woman named Betty Bersinger was walking through a quiet Los Angeles neighborhood with her young daughter. As she passed an empty lot, she noticed something strange lying in the grass. At first, she thought it was a discarded mannequin. But something felt off. When she looked closer, she realized the truth. It wasn't a mannequin. It was a human body. Fearful Part 2. A shocking scene. The scene was unlike anything investigators had seen. The body had been carefully placed, almost deliberately arranged. There was no sign of a struggle at the location. And even more disturbing, there was very little evidence left behind. Which meant one thing: the crime hadn't happened there. Whoever was responsible had taken the time to move the body and leave it in that exact spot. Person Part 3. The victim was soon identified as Elizabeth Short. She was 22 years old. An aspiring actress trying to build a life in Hollywood. She had a striking appearance, dark hair, confident presence, and big ambitions. But behind that image, her life wasn't easy. She moved frequently, relied on different relationships, and was trying to find her place in a city full of opportunity and risk. After her death, the media gave her a name that would last forever: the Black Dahlia. Newspaper Part 4. Media and chaos. The case exploded across headlines. Newspapers covered every detail. Stories spread quickly. And with that attention, came chaos. Rumors, false leads, and people trying to insert themselves into the story. The investigation was no longer just a police matter. It became a national obsession. Magnifying glass. Part 5. The investigation. Police launched one of the largest investigations of its time. Hundreds of suspects were questioned. Thousands of tips were received. At one point, someone even sent items belonging to Elizabeth to the press, along with a message, a possible taunt. But despite all the attention, nothing led to a confirmed suspect. Fearful Part 6. Theories and suspects. Over the years, many theories emerged. Some believed the person responsible had medical knowledge. Others suspected someone close to her. Names surfaced. Stories circulated. But no theory ever led to a definitive answer. And no one was ever officially charged. Part 7. Why it remains unsolved. Even today, the case remains open. But solving it has become increasingly difficult. Evidence has been lost over time. Technology back then was limited. And the overwhelming media attention may have complicated the investigation even further. Some cases are remembered. Others become legends. The story of Elizabeth Short is one that continues to haunt true crime history. Because after all these years, we still don't know who was responsible. And maybe we never will. This has been Obsidian Files X. Like, share and subscribe for more cases, because every case leaves a trace.